Greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. It's coffee time. Delicious. Wow. Alright, so this is a video response, video tag game that Evan and Rachel have come up with. The passport tag. Oh yeah, baby. And before we go out and film today, I thought I would respond. So, full disclosure here, I have actually had 3 passports. I'm on my 3rd passport right now, so I'm going to be using my 2nd passport here. You can actually see that it is now null and void because most of my travels have been done with this passport. So here are the 5 questions. Number 1, what is your most recent stamp? And well, since this is a canceled passport, that is my most recent stamp. I have never gotten a canceled passport before. I had a passport canceled. My first passport I lost, so this was the replacement passport. And this passport actually has the, I don't know if you can see it here, but has the inserted extra pages. So now that kind of makes it special. Number 2, what's your first stamp? And in this passport, going through it, the first one I could find was in 2005 for Carcross in the Yukon, the Caribou Crossing. And that's because we took a drive all the way up there in Alaska, crossing the Canadian border, and then going into Carcross and got the stamp. That was pretty cool. Number 3, what's your coolest looking stamp? And I'm going to have to say that I think it's going to be a toss-up between the canceled and the Carcross one. Simply because the Carcross one typically isn't your normal immigration stamp. It's a little bit more unique. So those are the 2 that I want to say for that. Number 4, what is the most meaningful stamp? And I think it's my first trip to the Philippines has the most meaning to me. My wife's Filipina, and I think going back and looking back at the time we were there together for the very first time has a very special place in my heart. So definitely always enjoy going to the Philippines. It's one of my favorite places on the earth to go, and yeah, so very much love that. And finally, what was the most difficult stamp to get? Well, I really haven't had any problems getting it, so I would say the most paperwork I've ever had to do to obtain a visa was back in 2008 for my very first E2 visa here in Korea, and that, you know, background checks, and at that time you had to get sealed copies of your transcripts and make sure that they were sealed and make sure that the envelopes were actually stamped, certified, or official, because if they weren't, then immigration wouldn't take them. It wasn't as easy as getting just a normal apostle for your diploma as it is now. So yeah, there you have it. I'll put the questions down below, so if you want to participate in the tag, do so. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Be true to yourself, always be awesome. And you know what? It's the weekend. Go out and have a little fun.